Welcome back, people! A little while ago, I went skiing for the first time and I wanted to vlog this special occasion. Yes, I went there by myself and I'm trying this sport for the first time at 25. You might ask, "Yo Lisa, why have you not done this before? You're Japanese. Why didn't you go with people?" First of all, I never got a chance. Second of all, I had an opportunity coming up to go with a group of people for skiing. I didn't really know them but also wanted to put myself out there. So I decided to try it for the first time before I go with them. Honestly, you can't really find anyone who's never done skiing at 25 in Japan. I couldn't really find anyone to go with. But I learned how to really be independent when I came back to Japan. I like to be around people, but turned out I also enjoy my own company. So, enjoy this vlog to go on the closest ski resort called Gala Yuzawa, just 75 minutes away from Tokyo. I actually got a package deal from JR where the return bullet train tickets and lift tickets were just 150 Australian dollars. I think that's such a steal. But of course, it is a really popular deal and I purchased the package 2 months before. Anyways, I'm so clueless when it comes to what to wear to the resort, so I wore my ski gears already. So I was a little embarrassed when everyone else was wearing what they would wear to a cafe or something. Fun fact, the bullet train is really built to perfection to make sure it doesn't shake that much. Like before the train is available to public, testers put a glass of wine on the table to make sure it doesn't spill. If the drink or glass is shaking a little, they mark the location to check if the track is faulty. So it is so smooth and the ride was so comfortable. Anyways, it only takes you 75 minutes to go skiing and you don't even have to walk to the resort because the station is connected to the resort. I didn't even have time to nap and the view changed completely once the train got out of a tunnel. I've never been to a snowy place before, so I was so amazed at how pretty everything looked. Within 10 minutes of arrival at Gala Yuzawa station, I could get myself to a locker. I just had to scan QR code for the lift ticket and pay 1,000 yen for the locker I can use all day. Also, what I liked about this place was that it is cashless friendly. I hate to deal with cash, so this made me so happy. I think if you travel to Japan, you would understand. Everything was so modern and very easy to navigate for a first goer like myself. I was planning to take ski lesson for the morning. I didn't have to book for the Japanese one, so I had to slowly get myself ready and rent the pre-booked equipment. I kind of wanted to take the English lessons, but all the foreign language classes were outsourced, and they were double the price compared to the Japanese one. Also, Japanese ones are the only official classes, so we could skip the lift lines and saved a lot of time to keep practicing during the lesson. In terms of cost, it will be different depending on the levels, but I took the one in the morning for complete beginner course and another one for beginner in the afternoon. I think I paid around $100 altogether, which was so worth it. For rental gears, I think I paid around $75 for the ski set, but I paid an extra $10 for the locker system. You can pay a little extra not to wait in a line, and instead, you just go to the locker where they already placed all the gears you rented. Yes, this is my first time ever touching ski, and they were much shorter than I thought, but I think that's probably I'm quite short as well. Then, this is my attempt on putting the ski shoes on. I was struggling so much just to put a pair of shoes on, and they're so heavy as well. I have not tried any sports that needed this much preparation, so I was starting to get a little exhausted already. It's so different to running where you're just basically done once you put your runners on. I was honestly so out of breath because I was trying to put the bits but my feet wouldn't go in, so it took me a good 20 minutes. Anyways, was paying extra money for a locker worth money? I'm not sure. It was nice because this locker area was so nice and empty compared to downstairs. I arrived to the resort around 8 AM, so there wasn't even a line when I went there, but it was starting to form a line when I got changed and everything. But I felt the line goes pretty quickly, so I don't think you would miss anything if you didn't pay some extra. After I got changed, I went back to the locker room because it's actually connected to the gondola to the mountain. How cool is that? I didn't even have to get outside from Tokyo Station until I got to the gondola, and the line was even quicker for me because I was a single rider. You can see how Japanese people are very lazy with everything because everything is too convenient. One of the reasons why I was hesitating to ski was because I'm scared of heights. I honestly wasn't sure if I like skiing because of this, because you're always going downhill with skiing. I realized this again at Gondola and I used my coping skill, closing my eyes. It really helped me, but then when a snowflake touched my face, I wanted to sit outside and it was just Winter Wonderland. Absolutely stunning. As soon as I got off the gondola, I could sign up for the ski lesson. I was so nervous because I didn't have to book for the lessons, so I was thinking about what if they were already full when I went. But I think they have so many coaches that the lessons will never be full. So that it was really good to know for the next time, so I wouldn't have to go super early like this time.
It's so cool. I've never seen this much snow in my life.
Obviously, I was too occupied to film during the class, but it was very helpful. I learned some very important basics and did some easy runs a few times. For lunch, I wanted to go to a restaurant at the resort that has local food. I decided to get this miso katsu over rice. The miso sauce over katsu was a bit sweet and matched perfectly with the rice, and it was really good. It was like I'm looking at a big picture as well. It was absolutely beautiful. But I learned another lesson here. I would not go there during lunchtime because I had to wait in the line for 30 to 40 minutes and I should have just had small snacks instead and keep skiing. But I had another ski lesson registered for the afternoon, so I couldn't really do that either. Maybe you can definitely do that if you just want to ski as much as you want.
So we're going to the afternoon session. Let's see how far I can go this time. I'm very excited, but kind of scared at the same time now because I can kind of do a basic thing. Yeah. Ice just dropped.
After the afternoon lesson, I had some time to practice on my own before it closed. The lift experience was actually okay. In my head, worst case, if I fall, I will just ski myself down to the bottom. So I didn't really want to look straight down, but I was actually appreciating how beautiful everything looked. It was a little crowded since I went there in the middle of the long weekend, but the lift wait was only around 15 minutes at a time, so I think I could practice as much as I wanted. The whole day went really quick. I was genuinely sad because I wanted to ski more, and honestly, whoever invented ski is really a genius. I think it's such a beautiful sport and I want to keep practicing it for the rest of my life. Anyways, in terms of the resort, if you live in Tokyo, then I would highly recommend coming here because of its convenience. If you're traveling Japan, then it might not be the experience you want. Since this is accessible by bullet train, it gets pretty crowded and I feel like you'll be missing out enjoying the local area as well. I definitely want to try Hakuba next time because I heard the snow is really good there. For the quality of snow at Gala Yuzawa, I didn't really have anything to compare to, so I can't really say, but I think it was quite good. I think it was quite powdery when I went. Anyways, back to what I'm doing. I was struggling so much to take the boots off. It's probably my least favorite part of skiing, but I feel like it'll be the same for everyone. After I returned everything, I had to go to onsen because that was in the resort. How cool is that? It was a little crowded, but I could definitely recover some muscles I've never used before. Since the ski lift closes at 5 PM, everyone was just chilling at the resort to wait for the bullet train. I booked mine kind of late because I wanted to ski as much as I wanted, but turned out it didn't really matter. I had a sandwich and craft ginger ale and they're really good. Also, I got a mini cheesecake for 60 yen, 60 cents, which was also delicious. It was nice that there was a resting tatami area where everyone was just chilling and waiting for the train, and honestly from tatami place to station took me less than 5 minutes because obviously they're connected and it couldn't be any easier. On the train back I had some edamame snack that I got at the shop, but it didn't really taste like edamame, it was just normal like snacks, but it was still nice. And just like that, I could safely make my way back home. Overall, I really liked the experience and I would definitely go back there again. And I would recommend anyone going there for those who live here. If you're traveling, it would be nice to go still. If the Gala Yuzawa is one of many places you will go for skiing. One of the few things that makes me feel old is that I really enjoy some me time, doing my face mask, doing my skin routine, and sip on miso soup. Its cup miso soup is slightly nicer than the packet one. Anywho, hope you enjoyed the video and make sure you click the like and subscribe button because it helps me create more content. So yeah, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!